What's up, y'all? Sugar back again for another Verzuz battle review. This week's battle was between Ludacris and Nelly, and let me tell you how it all went down. I was so excited about this battle. I love myself some Ludacris. I mean, his canon of music is fantastic. Nelly, I dig too, but Ludacris have that music that will make you move. All right, so Ludacris shows up at 7, okay? He lets the room fill up for a while, and he kicks things off at 7:15. So you know I took my notes. So about 7:15 p.m. we have about 227K in the room. He's waiting for Nelly. Nelly shows up, right? Things start moving around for about 2 minutes, and then the Teddy Riley effect happens. Y'all know what that means. That means the technology started messing up. Wi-Fi is all on. Things are freezing up. We can't hear. And I'm like, no, not you too, Nelly, no. He has struggles. He says it's raining. And then I'm like, but you could get yourself better together. I know when it's raining, my Wi-Fi still together. What service provider are you using? I don't understand. So let me tell y'all, that first hour was brutal. Okay, Nelly kept trying to come back in. So as I said, he knocked out at 7:23, right? Round about 7:39, we have 300,000 viewers in the room. Nelly tries to come back in, and then he still has more problems. My heart was paining me. I wanted to cry that one tear that Denzel Washington had in Glory, because I felt bad for Nelly struggling, because I thought about all those memes that will show up tomorrow because he couldn't get it together. So now you know all the jokes start in the comment section. So some of my favorites were, it's Nelly Riley. And then somebody also said Nelly is using an AOL dial-up. Why they gonna do him like that? So, you know, when Nelly finally came back and he did get his internet somewhat working, but his sound wasn't working. So every time he played his song, you couldn't quite get the full feel of the Nelly songs because the hookup wasn't right for streaming. So he was dancing hard to his music in the background, but you couldn't really feel it in your chest. Ludacris had his music set up well, so anytime he moved, he played his songs, you were right there with him. Ludacris was patient through the whole thing, and at one point, you know, he said, if we have to reschedule, then let me know. And I was like, we're not gonna reschedule after I had my heart set and prepared. I have my Ciroc bottle on the table. We are doing this. Ludacris was prepared. He had his hair blown out, okay, rocking the classic Ludacris afro. I was so glad that quarantine brought that back in full effect. He had his opening music prepared. It was like some boxing style type of music. That was a great intro. So he had his intro prepared. He was geeked up and ready. And you know, when those technical delays kept happening, you could see his energy was going down, but he really was trying to stay in the game because Ludacris is a fighter. But thankfully, everything came together, and Ludacris was filling in those dead spots. I forgot that he used to work for the radio station, so he knows what to do when things start falling apart. He knows how to fill. Overall, at his highest point, there was about 444K viewers, which is crazy to know that there are that many people at one time watching this amazing hip-hop history lesson. It was great to hear these throwback songs that I have not heard in a long time, you know, back to the 99, early 2000 when music was like, wah-la-la. But you know what I feel that needs to be done? Okay, Swizz and Timberland, if you're gonna keep bringing these celebrities on to do these battles, there needs to be a list of requirements, okay? A list of your basic technical requirements that are needed so that we have a smooth show. There was the collabo section, and Luda played his collabos. He played Major Look with Nas. That's one of my joints. And he played the remix to Nasty Girls from the Biggie duet with Puffy, Jagged Edge, and crew. Yes, and yes. Nelly's collabo section, I was waiting all night for him to play, but he did play the Air Force Ones. He played Grills. I forgot all about that song, so it's nice to hear that song as well. And And during those dead spots when Nelly was trying to get his technical problems sorted out, Luda played some unreleased music that he's been working on. So it was great to get a sneak peek of that. During the segment that Ludacris called the movement section, he talked about how a great song ages like fine wine, which I so agree with. And he said, great music can stop time. It takes you back to a moment in time and you just freeze and you remember everything that was going on during that time. And I so agree with him. So during that segment, he played Move Bitch Get Out the Way. And I remember going into them clubs just knocking people out because that's what you had to do. He said, Move Bitch Get Out the Way. Nelly's song for the movement section was Hot in Here. And I remember being in the club for Hot in Here tracks. Overall, it was a good battle, and I was very pleased to see everyone that stuck around through the technical difficulties, because you know what, we were hyped, we were ready, we wanted to be here with Ludacris and Nelly. I don't know what Tim and Swizz have cooking up next. I saw them on their page talking about a comedy segment. I know that Kevin Hart expressed wanting to be a part of a comedic versus challenge. Somebody said to me today it should be Kevin Hart versus Tiffany Haddish. Whoever the comedian is, I am for that. If I had to pick a winner for the night, I will pick Ludacris, and not because I'm being biased, but because his catalog of music stomps out Nelly, and that's just how I feel about that. Let me know your thoughts below. Who do you feel won this week's Versus Challenge, Nelly or Ludacris? If you like this video and you want to see more review contents in the future, don't forget to click the like button and of course, subscribe to a sister's page so we can keep this relationship going. And that's about all Sugar has to say about that.